Of the South Dakota Renegades against your Colorado Stars, 16U gold, deThouars. Izzy Martinez now at bat to start things off for us here. 0-1 the count now. So your Colorado Stars will be away for this game, batting first. This is the top of the first batter. Got an overly dramatic blue here today. This should be entertaining. Oh, 2 now. Oh, swing and a miss on that one. I believe that brings Sydney Fordham up as a second batter in the lineup in the order here. Matt will be joining us momentarily, I believe. He was setting the South Dakota Renegades faithful up to join the stream here. That was a strike. We found out 10 seconds after that it was a strike, but it was a strike. So it looks like we've got good network coverage out here. So hopefully don't anticipate any challenges or things that come up. Did all of our tests. They look strong. Okay, now it's 0-2. Just hope we get those calls before the next pitch comes in. 1-2 now. Sydney fouls that one out and away for the beginning of the battle. Blue tells us it's 2-2 now. I believe now the count's full. Payoff pitch coming. That one gets through the 3-4 hole for Sydney for a single, and we've got one on with Addie Osborne now arriving at the plate. Nice hard hit ball there for Sydney, getting through to right field. Folks, it's hot. I'm from Oklahoma, but this is ridiculous. I mean, I'll survive. Everyone will survive, but it's not pleasant. I have to find out if this South Dakota team hails from Sioux Falls or Rapid City. Addie Osborne hit by pitch there. So now with one away, we have two on, one in scoring position with Nevada Smith coming in as the fourth batter at the top of the first inning here. Again, South Dakota Renegades versus your Colorado Stars, 16U golds, deThouars. 0-1. Blue's getting a little faster on those calls. Maybe she's hearing me. And it pops that one up on a jam, caught in the circle for 2 away. And that brings Gabby Gricius up as the 5th batter in the lineup. We are, I may try to move the camera. We're here at these fields are nets, not chain link fence, as Gabby sends one high and over to first, and that'll do it. I'm going to try to move the camera a little bit, and in between innings here, I will be right back. Okay, like I was saying, folks, here at the Mid-America West Sports Complex here out at Top Gun Invitational, all the fields have netting basically all the way to the dugouts, and so we're not able to put our cameras right up against them. There's actually a prohibition, but even if you were able to, they sag and they don't look good. So I'm trying to move it over so that we can get a better feel for the pitches that come in and the bat, and not necessarily be blocked by the ump there. So if you have my number, text me and let me know if that's any better. I can move it. We got a little bit better range here with our network too. So on one end it's kind of a challenge to see. On the other end, because of the net, on the other end we got some flexibility on it too. So I'll quit jabbering and tell you a little bit more about your infield here. Looks like we have Dylan Collins in the circle, Addie Osborne, at third. Gabby Gricius playing short, Sydney Fordham at second, Delaney Granger at first, Savannah Smith catching. Looks like Brandon Blair playing center. I believe that's Izzy Martinez in left. And Izzy Fierro, perhaps? Yep. Izzy Fierro, I believe, out in right to start things out here. Who likes these insides, apparently. Don't like a well framed right down the pipe, but she likes the inside, folks. Let's keep an eye on that. Spikes that one foul. Don't know that we've started iScore yet to overlay onto the game here. Don't know that we will either. Another foul there. Dangerously close to the on-deck batter. But she's fine, folks. Not sure that you can see that now that I've moved the camera a little bit. Spikes back and the battle continues. Addie fields that clean and makes the throw over to Delaney Granger in time for the first out. I gotta tell you, folks, this is like find your religion heat out here. This is it's so hot that it scares you from anything hotter. This is one of those things where you stand out here long enough, you start getting right with God. Batter sends that one over to Sidney Fordham, who runs up on it and tosses it over to Delaney Granger in time. And so with that, there are 2 away now. Here in the bottom of the first, score is still 0-0. South Dakota Renegades playing your Colorado Stars 16U Gold deThouars team to begin things here at the Top Gun Invitational. Collins throws that one in for a strike to start out ahead. That one is up and over and foul. Fielded cleanly by a softball father. Brings it on back to the South Dakota dugout. Fouled out in almost the same direction. That one stays in the field. Popped high infield. Sidney Fordham's there to catch it, to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down to start things here, at least offensively, for the South Dakota Renegades as we head into the top of 2. Again, the score remains 0-0 for your Colorado Stars 16U Gold deThouars. Be back in a second, folks. Okay. During the break there, I was trying to see if we could get iScore to feed in. But now we are starting the top of the second inning with Olivia Trombley at bat. One sec, folks. All right.
If you need anything, let me know.
Okay.
I'll jump on a little bit.
Folks, I think we are 1-1 here for Trombley. Getting iScore reset so that I can pull that over too. Swing and a miss there. Got 1-2 the count now. In super slow motion from the PGF Blue. Cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha. Ooh, that one was in and she had to get out of the way on that one. Neutral count now. That makes it full. How's that one back to begin the battle? And with that, Trombley draws the walk and heads on over to first. That brings up Kendall Mulvaney for second batter of the inning here. One on, no away. One oh now. Pitcher finds that inside that the blue likes here in her particular strike zone, so 1-1. Kendall sends that into right field. Pop is caught. Trombley stays on first with Brianna Blair now coming up. One on, one away. One now. One, two. Miranda sends that into kind of left center, and with the diving catch, makes the play. Will Trombley get back in time? No, she will not for the double play. Might have started that slide a little early, but doesn't matter. Without the tag up first. And that does it for the top of the second. The shortest train in Kansas City has come and gone behind us. I thought that was going to be there for a while as we start the bottom of the second inning here. Again, looks like your infield has remained the same. That's Dylan Collins in the circle. Savannah Smith behind the plate. Addie Osborne playing third. Gabby Gricius at short. Sydney Fordham at second. Delaney Granger at first. That's it. That's South Dakota. We're in this one. This one. So what do we do now? Hold on, folks. We're going to try to pull in. Why is it giving us that view? All right, we're still trying to bring in iScore. As we do that, we'll go ahead and start the bottom of the second. believe I had told everyone incorrectly about right field at the beginning of this game. That is Kaya Weingart for your Colorado Stars out in right field. Savannah checks the swing, asks the behind the plate ump to check the swing, confirms that it is a strike. 1-2 now is the count. Looks like Izzy Martinez is still in left and Brandon Blair in center. And with that, Dylan Collins puts one away looking. One now for number 17 for the South Dakota Renegades. All right. I believe that's 1-2. Here, there you go. Cool, thanks, Matt. Matt's got it up, so now I can split screen in between. Okay, it's also going to set us up with sounds of the game. I had to use the other tripod for the camera. Oh, got one swing, and that's 2 Ks for Collins here at the bottom of the second inning. I've got names now to give you for the other team.
Yeah, we got it. And he restarted it to try.
This is Sydney Tagtow, I believe, for the South Dakota Renegades. Guns one over to first, but that's called foul. Could have gone either way, man. I don't know how anybody saw whether that was chalk or dirt that erupted. Sydney Tagtow now batting. I think we're maybe 1-2 now. Yeah, 1-2 the count now for Sydney Tagtow. Hopefully we're saying those names correctly, folks. We have anybody from the South Dakota team watching? That one goes straight over to Sydney Fordham, who's there to scoop it up, make the out cleanly, nicely to end the bottom of 2. And now I can do all the split screen stuff that I wasn't able to do before. We'll be back to start the top of 3 here momentarily, folks. Okay, with that brings up to start things off here at the top of the 3rd, Kaya Weingart for your Colorado Stars 16U Gold deThouars team. That one fouls back. 0-2 now, I believe. Ball low. Swing and a miss on that one. One away with Delaney Granger now up to bat. Delaney gets a piece of one and sends it into the 5-6 hole to get on. And with that, we start the top of the lineup for the Colorado Stars. Izzy Martinez now up. So we have 1 on, 1 away. Top of the third, still scoreless here between the South Dakota Renegades and your Colorado Stars. Still need to go check to see. Maybe you guys can tell us on Facebook or YouTube if you guys are Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Rapid City, South Dakota. Mix of both. Can't imagine that, but you never know. Quite a haul between those two places. Ball out there, so 1-1. I tell you what, folks, the best thing you can say about the heat out here is at least there aren't any murder hornets to go with it, because it's murderous enough. Ball high. I believe we are 2-1 now. Izzy sends that out to center, and it is caught. Granger gets back to first in time. 2 away now, 1 on. Got the sounds of the game mic now up and running. Thanks, Matt.
Absolutely. Another hot one here in Shawnee, Kansas. Johnson County. Field 25. How's your day going, man?
I had to work all day before coming out here.
Me too.
We were out here working
all
day.
I was over on the other field, so.
At least I had air conditioning.
Yeah.
You got to see good ball, but I got air conditioning.
There were some great players out there today, man. It's a really cool tournament. Lots of good teams here. With the Top Gun Invitational. Ooh, nice looking pitch there. Number 18. That's Madison Evans in the center circle for the Renegades. South Dakota. Hello to South Dakota if you're watching.
That one gets, that one's fielded, but all the shortstop was able to do is keep it in the infield, which is amazing enough. That was a great grab.
Diving catch even.
So, but the result of the play for the Stars is 2 on, 1 in scoring position, 2 away. Addie Osborne now at the plate. Great play there. These fields are a weird mixture of dust and sand.
They don't even water it, man. Kind of crazy.
Swing and a miss for Addy. I don't know that watering it with this heat would do anything.
It probably evaporates
it would
before
just create a bit of a cloud and go away.
It would just evaporate. It wouldn't even hit the ground.
No.
Playing shortstop for South Dakota, that's Coral Gunseth. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Matt Fierro, Dustin Smith in the uncovered broadcast booth, hanging out at 99 degrees, Dustin.
It's only 99.
Insult, right? Why not just make it 100?
All right, I believe that brings the count to full here for Addy.
2 down, 2 on, top of the third, huh?
Fouls that one out in the way to begin the battle. It wasn't this hot last year.
Yeah, I don't think we came last year.
Y'all didn't, we did.
Oh, did you?
And it was not this hot.
You were the Angels, yeah?
No, it was Stars. We
Oh.
were at the Team 1 down the road, and I do mean down the road. Oh, and Addy beats the throw.
Did she get tagged, Granger? It doesn't look like it, right?
No, I think technically when the runner's not there yet, you don't have that. I don't know if they would have called that a force or what, but
Okay.
regardless, I don't think third base tagged the bag before the throw, and that moment of decision resulted in a full count for Nevada Smith now batting for your Colorado Stars. Or not a full count, bases loaded, I should say. Blue likes those inside. I don't know if we need to start telling some coaches that, but she really likes those inside here. She's got a wide, not too tall strike zone. As evidenced by that pitch. 1-1 to count.
I'm standing over here in the shade a little bit, man. I've been out in the heat.
My cord doesn't go that long. It's not fair.
It's a 2-out rally going for the Stars here, I guess, right? Trying to get something going.
Can you see that over there in the shade? Am I there?
Base is loaded.
2-1 now for Nevada Smith.
Ooh, inside.
Now, still likes that inside, so that's 2-2. Coaching moment, tell her to step out.
Ooh, strike 3 looking.
Wow. Okay. So,
Stars will strand 3, no score after 3 innings of play.
and that's with 2 innings where we had runners in scoring position. Not able to bring them in.
Dylan Collins in the center circle for the Stars. Got Nevada Smith behind home plate. Infield, Delaney Granger, Sydney Fordham, Gabby Gricius, Addie Osborne. Kind of your typical infield there. Got number 71, that's Kaya. You got her last name, Dustin?
Weingart, unless somebody tells me different.
Weingart. All right, new player to the Stars organization. Welcome to the Weingart family. Brianna Blair out in center field, and Kendall Mulvaney, number 10, hanging out in left. Due up, batting 7th, number 9, Peyton Bennett. Will start us off here in the bottom of the third, followed by Jill Arp. Caitlin Ham. Hopefully I'm saying those right. Once again, shout out to everybody watching on the live streams, whether that's on Facebook or YouTube. Matt Fierro, Dustin Smith hanging out with you in Shawnee, Kansas. Hot Shawnee, Kansas. Lots of dust too. First of 2 games, double header for the Stars in full play matchup today. We got a triple header tomorrow, Dustin. You ready for that?
No.
I think it's supposed to be just as hot.
Looks like the infield stays the same here with Dylan Collins pitching, Savannah Smith catching, Addie Osborne in at third, Gabby Grisham at short, Sydney Fordham at second, Delaney Granger at first. That one fouls back to start things off at the bottom of the third. Here we have Izzy Martinez in left, Brianna Blair in center, and Kaya Weingart in right field.
Peyton Bennett, number 9, starts us off here. She'll hit that back at Collins. Collins picks it up, throws it over to Granger in time. Out number 1.
Looks like the South Dakota Renegades are starting to respond to the umps wide and short strike zone here. That was a jam pitch that she the batter sent straight back to the circle.
Number 3, Jill Arp stepping into the box for the Renegade. That for us. Ain't gonna miss. Arp will be 1-1 with 1 down.
I guess we set up all our equipment right next to the drain where they pour out the ice here at the fields.
Oh, nice.
So we had somebody come up in a golf cart specifically to pour out a bunch of ice on us and then leave. Thanks, Shawnee.
Nice. Maybe they're trying to cool us off.
Yeah, well, we can time it, see how long that takes to evaporate. Prove our theory. 2-2 the count now.
On Arp. Just misses on the outside. Count will be full.
Fouls that one out, or off, and stays in the field though. How's that one? And that one clears over and heads on into another field.
Arp's playing left field, at least from what I can tell.
Right now she's batting.
She's what?
Right now she's batting.
Yeah. Very true. Looks like she's...
Hey, are you guys gonna like start talking about like hobbies and interests of the other team and stuff like you were doing at Tulsa Elite?
I don't know. Actually, let me grab a...
No, don't start that stuff. We don't care if kids like warm, long walks on beaches. They're here to play ball.
Well, I'm sure some of their family would enjoy hearing something. Or coaches, maybe. Caitlin Ham, right fielder.
Seriously,
Up to the plate.
You guys were all like, she prefers the histories of Shakespeare over the romances and the tragedies. It's like, let her swing the bat, call the game. I'm just giving you crap, man.
Number 99. Always good, man. Always good. No swing. 2-1. strike. Evens the count.
Guess she thought that bat crossed the plate. Not so much the last one. That one went foul, so fences are kind of goofy here. They kind of bulge out a little bit in between the dugouts, and then they shrink in. I mean, it's still, you know, regulation. Oh, is that where the pitchers warm up on the other side of those fences? Okay, that makes more sense. Well, that swing and a miss. Side's retired. We're heading into the bottom of 4. Still scoreless. Here in the first game for your Colorado Stars 16U Gold deThouars team at the Top Gun Invitational in Shawnee/Shawnee Mission, Kansas/Johnson County, something like that. It's really pretty. You could tell they got a lot of the rain that we were cooking up a month or 2 ago. It's all green out here.
It is green.
It won't be tomorrow. All of this will dry up and blow away.
Joe for the Colorado Stars, Gabby Gricius, Olivia Trombley, and Kendall Mulvaney. Yeah, it's Gricius, Trombley, and Mulvaney as we get ready to start the top of the 4th inning. Let's step aside for a second.
Ball high and in. That one travels off, but unfortunately foul out to left. It's 1-1 now. Gabby spikes up. Looks like, looked to me like a drop. Trying to put that in play. That one goes foul too. 1-2. Love the aggressive swing. Ball low and inside. Neutral now. 2-2. Getting a little bit of rain. Let me turn myself down a little bit here. There, that's probably better. Hopefully better. I saw my life flash before my eyes. 2-2 still. Blue calls for a new ball. Guess we'll keep playing with the one we got. That one's up and out and almost all the way over. Nice covered fields here for the bleachers out here at these fields. Oh, swing and a miss. And that is one away here in the bottom of 4. Still scoreless 0-0 for your Colorado Stars, facing off against the South Dakota Renegades. And that brings Olivia Trombley to the plate. We're bunting. Olivia had a chance to beat the throw there. There was a moment of kind of a pump fake hesitation from the pitcher on that, but unfortunately still able to get it there on time. I don't believe second base had quite gotten over to cover yet, but she was there in time to field that and make that happen as Kendall Mulvaney now steps to the plate. 2 away, none on. Bottom of 4, scoreless. Dun dun dun. Kendall sends that one up and foul. Looked playable for a brief second. Was not though. 0-1. We're changing innings out pretty quick here between these two teams. I can't believe we're just in the bottom of 4 now. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. We're in the top of 4, folks. Apologize. Still seems fast. Kendall sends that one back to the 10-hole. Sliding, diving catch for the South Dakota Renegades. Great play by center fielder. That was couldn't ask for a better kind of shallow pop, high rope type scenario heading into that 10-hole. Usually spells devastation for most defenses, but apparently not for the South Dakota Renegades. Again, nice sliding, slide slash dive slash athletic play to retire the side. So with that, your Colorado Stars take the field once more. Now the bottom of the 4th. Well, we're scoring this all weird. Yeah, it's still bottom of the 4th. I'm sorry, folks. It's the heat. Doesn't make the brain function too well. Looks like the infield and outfield will stay relatively the same. I think Kendall Mulvaney will be in the outfield. Yep, in left. Brianna Blair is still in center. Kaya Weingart in right. Your infield is Dylan Collins pitching. Nevada Smith catching. Addie Osborne at third. Gabby Gershis at short. Sydney Fordham at second, and Delaney Granger at first. And with that, let me see who our batter is going to be up. Number 45, which we have is Jordan Gabbert. For the South Dakota Renegades. Collins starts this one off ahead, 0-1. Foul back on the jam. 0-2 now. Ball low and out. 1-2. And the ball out. We are neutral now. 2-2 for Jordan Gabbert. Spikes out low one to start the battle, so to speak. Still 2-2 neutral on the count here. Has been fun to watch both teams try to respond to this inside preference from the strike zone for the blue behind the plate. Looks like that one was another K for Dylan Collins as number 18. Well, I'm trying to find him. Oh, it's top of the order now. Madison Evans for South Dakota Renegades. Ball low. Rifles that one straight over to Delaney Granger, who fields it clean, scoops it, and tags the bag. Which puts it 2 away, bottom of 4 here, with number 4, Allie Dirks. Apologize, folks, for saying names incorrectly. We're not trying to. For the South Dakota Renegades. Ball out. Bottom of 4. I'd like to see both sides continuing to execute on those inside pitches, responding very well to the umpire's perceived strike zone here. But as a result, offensively, we are still 0-0 at the bottom of 4. And it's a little low for the liking. 2-1 the count now. That goes, oh wait, I guess that one either spiked off the batter or bounced inside the box. Ump calls that one foul. It did make a funny sound, I'm not questioning it. Allie Dirks still at bat here. 2-2 the count. That spike also goes foul, but that one earned its foul rather than puttering and sputtering and around the plate. Ooh. And the battle ends with a hit by pitch that puts Allie Dirks on first. So 2 away, 1 on with number 5, Caitlin Drews, now batting. This love affair with the inside pitch continues here, folks. Both teams are doing a good job putting it in. Both pitchers are doing a good job putting it where it's liked. 0-1 the count. She takes advantage of that outside ball, the rare one that it is, but unfortunately that popped foul and is caught by Delaney Granger. So we finish things off here at the bottom of 4. So Matt,
hey,
the Beth Mowens, you know who Beth Mowens is, right?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh my gosh, she's a legend in the softball broadcasting community, man. She does all the softball games.
Okay.
For ESPN. Her and Michelle Smith, the legendary pitcher from Oklahoma State, but Beth.
Were they on the World Series?
Yeah, they're
okay.
on the World Series.
Yeah.
They do Big Ten. They basically do SEC and Big 12. They don't do Pac-12 games, but and then she also calls football games for the Big Ten.
Nice.
So during the World Series, I think it was Game 2 of the World Series, Game 2 of the Championship Series in the World Series. Legendary announcer Beth Mowens had a little bit of a snafu that they didn't catch. There was a pitching change.
Oh.
But she called it something else. Very close to pitching. But she called it a different kind of change.
Okay.
And it got by the censors and everything. It's pretty funny.
Might have to go check that out.
I have it recorded and I put it on Facebook.
I'm
and they
sure
didn't
there's
take
a
it
meme
down.
about it by now.
Brianna Blair now batting for your Colorado Stars to start things off at the top of the 5th.
There's a meme for everything.
There is a meme for everything. I've got another story about memes to tell you in between the next 2 innings. 2-0. A little too inside for the Liking, and now we are 3-0 with the ring up no matter what pitch coming. Might as well swing at it. She gonna ring you. That's what I always say on the 3-0 pitch. Just seems to be that way, folks. Told you. 3-1 now. That Brianna Blair gets on with the walk. So 1 on, no away to start things off here, top of 5. With Kaya Weingart now batting for your Colorado Stars. Weingart tries to bunt, that heads back foul.
Got 32 people watching from
32.
Yeah, from both Facebook and YouTube. Looks like YouTube is winning with 25.
Heck yeah.
Right on. Shout out to everybody watching.
Hopefully y'all are staying cool and have air conditioning. You're not in Texas where they don't have either one of those two things. I shouldn't laugh at Texans. It's fun though. It's fun to laugh at Texans. Ooh. Ball looked inside and low, but apparently not the thought of the blue. 0-2 now for Weingart. Ball high. 1-2. The sun is slowly melting down the sky. It's taking its sweet time setting now.
I'm definitely melting.
Yes. Look, all that water is almost completely gone.
That's crazy.
They dumped it out. Sends that one over to second. Makes the throw in time back to first, but not in time to even attempt a backdoor, and as a result, Brianna Blair is safe at second with Delaney Granger now batting. So 1 away, 1 on in scoring position.
That Brianna Blair out there? It looks like
Yes.
it is.
She's at 2. She earned a walk. Went 3-1 and then a walk on her pitch sequence. Granger tries a bunt as well, and that is caught very well. Quite the play for number 9 for the South Dakota Renegades. That was...
It's Peyton Bennett.
Peyton Bennett, yes, you got it. There, it's hard for me to find him sometimes.
That's all good. That's
2
what I'm here
away,
for, man.
1 on. Yes, thank you. Izzy Martinez, top of the order now for the Colorado Stars. Thinks about that one. 0-1 now. Fouls that one back. 0-2. Fouls that one back as well to begin the battle. Remains 0-2. Hey, we get to stay here, though. We don't have to move, right? Both the games are on this field?
Yeah, doubleheader right here on field number 25.
All right. Izzy puts that one in play, guns it over to, or sends it over to second base. Fielded clean, thrown clean, and that will do it for the top of the 5th inning.
Yeah, Stars will strand one.
I believe we have stranded in 1, 3, and 5 and not gotten on in 2 and 4 so far. I don't know if that's a comment of the functionality of the lineup card or what, but it just seems like that's the pattern. So the other meme story.
Yeah, what do you got?
So softball dads Bill Trombley and Bob Sackett carpooled out here from Colorado.
Sounds like
even thought about sharing a room. So I had to send them the meme from Trains, Planes, and Automobiles.
I think I know where you're going.
They wake up, see, every time. Everybody already knows.
Yeah.
The those aren't pillows memes.
Yeah.
All right, it looks like the infield has remained the same for the bottom of the 5th inning, and so that is Dylan Collins pitching, Savannah Smith catching, Addie Osborne at third, Gabby Grishus at short, Sydney Fordham at second, Delaney Granger at first, Kendall Mulvaney in left, Brianna Blair in center, and Kaya Weingart in right. With that, we have number 26 at the plate, and that is J.C. Tebay? We'll just call her J.C. How's that sound?
I think Tabay's fine.
Tebay?
Yeah.
Okay.
The catcher.
Ah, yes. She tries to pull that inside pitch. It goes straight to first. Delaney is able to dig it out of the sandbox, as it were, and step on the bag. One away, number 17 now, Coral Gonseth, now batting for the South Dakota Renegades. It's fun to watch when you've got a unique strike zone from an ump and see two teams that are both at a quality and level that can respond to that, as that ball gets sent straight over to Gabby at short, who fields it and throws it in plenty of time for the out. Number 8, Jill Arp, now batting, right? Yep, number 8, okay. It's fun to see that at this level. And at some point, the bats will come into play here, as they are starting to, slowly but surely, for both teams.
I have number 8 as Sydney Tagto. Tagto?
Oh. Yeah, who did I said somebody else, didn't I?
I think you said Jill Arp. That's batting 8th position.
Oh, I was
number
looking
8
at the
batting
position.
6.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks for the call there, man.
Yeah,
Thanks
and that's the center fielder. She's made some amazing plays. Running it out.
That ball just kept rolling fair and didn't ever make a turn. And so after a little bit of a discussion between who should grab it and throw it, and let's make sure the batter gets out of our way while we're doing it, your Stars make the out and retire the side, which brings us to the top of the 6th here at the Top Gun Invitational in Shawnee Mission, Kansas.
How long have we been on the air, Dustin?
Hour and 5 on air, and we started like right before. She actually called time before we started the broadcast.
So 90-minute games here?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Down to the wire.
Yeah, we might go all the way. We'll see. For those of you watching out there on the live streams, Tell us where you're watching from. Curious if any South Dakotans are watching.
I know a few.
Do you?
Happen to be the grandparents of a Colorado Stars catcher.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's why I keep asking if they'll tell us if they're on the Sioux Falls side or the Rapid City side of South Dakota. Start trading names.
Okay.
Well, do you know so-and-so? Do you know so-and-so? Well, how about so-and-so? Sidney Fordham now batting for your Colorado Stars to start things off here at the top of the 6th. Ball high.
Ready, kid?
1-1 now. And I'm definitely going to have to rehydrate between games, man.
I've been drinking gallons of water.
You have to.
Yeah. It's hot.
Ooh. Oh, she gets that one. Oh.
Wow.
And another diving, kneeling play, this time from left field for the South Dakota Renegades.
Jill Arp.
Jill Arp, thank you. With that, Addie Osborne up to bat. One away, top of 6. This game's going to come down to which of the batters can step out on those inside jams and put it 5-6 range. Looks like both teams are starting to, or have started to make those adjustments as the game has progressed. We'll see if that continues here. Addie sends that one high and up, but it's taken care of by the right fielder,
Caitlin Ham.
Caitlin Ham. The Renegades. That brings Nevada Smith up to the plate.
Broadcast booth favorite. Two away, top of the 6.
Is that inside? Apparently that was a little too high. Spikes that one over to short, who makes the play clean, and that'll do it for the top of the 6.
No score here in Shawnee, Kansas. At the Mid-America West Sports Complex, field number 25.
Game like this should be good for the Stars, though. You know, they spend a lot of time swinging for the fences there in Tulsa. And Tulsa ain't at the same elevation as Denver, and that don't fly as far when it's hot and muggy and it's half the elevation.
Oh, yeah.
So a game like this might level set some things.
Were you guys here at this complex last year?
Oh, no.
No?
We came out and watched Sakamoto's team one night at this complex.
Oh, okay.
But we actually were the 14U goal team at the time was playing the Team 1 tournament.
Oh, okay.
Which at that time was 45 minutes southeast of where we're standing right now. We stayed around here. We drove out there.
Gotcha.
That was fun.
I'm sure it was.
Don't miss those days. Don't miss those days. Okay, so for your infield, stays the same. Dylan Collins in the circle. Vanna Smith catching. Addie Osborne at third. Gabby Grishis at short. Sidney Fordham at second. Delaney Granger at first. And we have, who do we have up to bat, Matt?
Batting 7th for the Renegade, number 9, Peyton Bennett, the first baseman.
All right. I believe our outfield has remained the same. Kendall Mulvaney at left, Brandon Blair at center, and Kaya Weingart in right with a swing and a miss from Bennett. So I believe that puts us 1-1 for the count. How's that one back? You know, you spend so much time not flinching when it's a fence, but when it's a net and it comes back at you, I still flinch, man. I can't help it.
Well, and all the dust, like, comes off that thing and hits you in the face.
Oh, yeah. That one's up and almost over, but not quite. And so I believe we are 1-2 now in the count. Swing and a miss, and that's another K for Collins. I know that's 4 by my count. It could be more than that, folks, because I'm not officially counting. Just know the ones that I remember.
Jill Art, number 3, stepping up for Renegade, left fielder. Take a ball high on that first pitch.
Yep. Finds that inside that we love oh so well here in this first game of the Top Gun Invitational. 1-1. Think we're going to have the same blues for game 2, bud?
Hard to say, Dustin. Oh. Good effort there by third baseman Eddie Osborne.
Great effort, but that ball just had a mind of its own.
It
there,
did.
man.
It was bouncing everywhere.
Lots of words on. Oh, okay. Well, did it do it? Oh, wait.
Yeah. So Arp's going to be on first. That'll bring up number 99, Caitlin Ham, right fielding. Bunted foul. Got the train going by.
Yeah, I think it's another one. We had a little one come by earlier. It was like a really little.
Yeah, they've been coming by all day long.
Yeah. Both teams seem like they're in manufacturer run type mode here, right?
Yeah, I think so. It looks like she was trying to bunt there, move the runner over.
Held the bat out, crossed the plate, left it there for a strike. So now we're 0-2.
And Arp moves over to second.
Yep.
In scoring position. 1 out, 1 on, bottom of the 6th.
Low and outside on that one. Swing and a miss, and that's by my count the 5th K for Collins. Might be higher than that, as that train does roll on through here.
There it is. How many engines on that thing? 4?
Too many, yeah, 4.
Yeah, that thing's gonna be long coming.
Yeah, that last one only had like 1 on it, and I'm like, this is gonna be short.
Jordan Gabbard stepping in.
Swing and a miss.
She'll have 1 on with 2 outs.
We are at 90 minutes right now, my friend, at least by broadcast count. So.
Okay. I don't know about
No, we're not.
ties.
Wait, no, we're not. We're at 75.
Okay.
These are 90-minute affairs.
Yeah, finish the inning as well.
Yeah, I finished the inning.
Fouls that off.
This is bottom of 6.
Yeah, we'll go all 7.
We'll go 7. Yeah, well, we got time.
Yeah, why not? We ain't doing anything else.
In fact, why don't we play another game against another team while we're at it?
Yeah. Ooh, ball. 1 and 2. Gabbard. Top of the order on deck.
All low and out. I think she thought about that one. I think she's glad she didn't, though.
Yeah, thought about it, thought better of it. 2 and 2.
Ooh, hot looking. That's 6 by my count, folks, for Dylan Collins there. Train roll on. Man, that thing is still going.
It's going to go for like 5 minutes. So after 6 innings of play, no score here. Colorado Stars, South Dakota Renegades. You bring the whole family out?
Oh, no. Well, our whole family doesn't go anywhere together anymore, man.
I saw Molly last week in Tulsa.
Yeah, I was back home with the littles. She was in Tulsa. The week before that, I was out at the World Series. Well, no, I guess I was at. Wait.
You were in Tulsa just the week before, the wrong week.
Yeah, I was in Oklahoma City the week before. That's right. That's how it went. With Gabby Grish is coming up to start things off with the Stars here at the top of 7. As Coach Denny clears the sand dune that had taken up residence over home plate.
It's always helpful.
Yep. Now. Yeah, no, my younger daughter got to play in a tournament out around the Women's College World Series. So we got to see a couple of games of that. We also got to see an exhibition game between the USA softball team and the USA Pride.
Changeup by Evans hits the mark. That'll be 1-1. Popped over to second baseman Drews. Out number 1.
With that, Olivia Trombley now up to bat, 1 away. None on, scoreless. Real nail biter here.
Yeah. I wonder if they can end in a tie.
Is this yours?
That's mine. That's where I was.
Did you find it?
Oh my gosh, I've been looking for that. Thanks,
I sat
man.
on something soggy, and I'm like, ugh, I haven't even sat down all game.
Man, I walked all the way back to where I was looking for that thing.
I haven't even turned around, man. Sorry about that. But
No,
at least you found it.
Yeah, it's all good. Thanks.
We're talking about a frog talk. Sometimes we forget that the camera's not on.
That's true. Yeah, probably people are like, what the heck are they talking about? I got my cooling towel. I just forgot where it was. Just happened to be in Dustin's seat.
One and the dramatic pause before the call. Oh yeah, thank you.
Dramatic pause, that's for sure. I couldn't tell for a second there.
1-2 now.
Sure, that'd be great. Thank you.
Thank you to the Fordhams for.
Yeah, thanks,
supplying us
Olivia.
Some water here.
It's always good to have, that's for sure.
All out.
Broadcast booth, making some friends.
Sends that one foul over first way. Still 2-2 here. Sorry, folks, we're both like chugging the water.
Yeah. Somebody's like, water? Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's gonna tell. We've been talking this whole game.
We've been smoking for 20 years.
That one goes straight back to second. Fielded clean, thrown clean, 2 away with Kendall Mulvaney now at the plate. So here's a fun fact that has nothing to do with softball.
Yeah.
Do you remember the when you'd leave the phone, the landline phone off the hook for too long, and then there was that raspy voice that would come on and tell you to hang up the phone? Your call has been disconnected. Do you remember that, lady? Do you remember that voice?
I don't recall that. I just remember it going like beeping really loud.
Ball low to start things off for Kendall. So the lady that did the recording for the Your Call Has Been Disconnected is the same lady that did the demon voice for The Exorcist.
Oh yeah.
There's a fun memory for
I can see
Gen
that.
Xers.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with softball. Here we go.
Ooh.
That one spikes over and gets. It spiked over the pitcher. Short was able to grab that, turned and threw, but it kind of bounced before the first base player was able to get it in the glove, and so as a result, Kendall Mulvaney.
There goes another train,
saved.
Dustin. This time it's just doing loops, I think.
Yeah, maybe that's it. We're stuck on a train set. We didn't even know it.
Those things are loud.
Brianna Blair now batting. Crazy that that's considered a strike, but sure thing.
Yeah.
0-2. Fouls that one back to begin the battle.
We got the toot from the choo-choo rolling on by.
Sorry, folks, our sounds of the games turned into sounds of the station. Ball high and out. One on, 2 away, scoreless, top of the 7th. We have time to play the whole thing, which is finish the inning anyway, right? And so
Yep.
that one gets out of the glove of the shortstop, and that puts 2 on with 1 out. Or I'm sorry, 2 away, 2 on, 1 in scoring position for your Colorado Stars with Kaya Weingart now up to the plate. Renegades want circle conference here. Really pretty much the first of the game. Haven't had to make too many communicative type adjustments.
Yeah, Madison Evans with her 103rd pitch recently. 36 balls, 67 strikes.
Where do you find that, man?
Right side, lower corner.
Man, mine's so darn dusty. I can't.
Yeah, it's hard to see sometimes. I got a
Well,
big
you know
old.
what? If you can see it,
I got a big old laptop I'm rolling. So.
I heard you saying that from Tulsa Elite. I'm like, that's sweet if that's counting somewhere.
A lot of fingers and toes there.
The dreaded inside pitch for a strike for Kaya Weingart.
She's 0 for 2. A strikeout and a ground out.
Fouls that one back.
Oh, almost nailed the coach in the head.
Kind of scooted down the net there, didn't it?
You did, straight down.
Hey, nets aren't necessarily any more safe than fields or fences.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, and she's going to call.
Oh,
She's
wow.
going to kind of juke it and then go ahead and make the call official. And so with that,
Change it.
wicked change it.
Wicked. They Star Strand 2.
So 1, 3, 5, 7, they strand. 2, 4, 6, they leave open, I think is how it's gone.
Well, if they go back, check that out.
I might be wrong.
Bottom 7th. All right. That train's still going.
So what happens here in pool? Do we just take the tie at the end of the game?
It's a good question. I didn't read that anywhere.
I don't know.
I know it was 90 minutes to finish the inning. We can ask Blue. Maybe that'll...
I bet in a showcase at a pool, they're going to go tie. Are you going to go ask her?
Yeah, I'll ask her.
Train has cleared. We will now return you to sounds of the games versus sounds of the trains.
It can end in a tie.
It can end in a tie.
Yes, it can.
Okay. Kind of feeling like a European watching a soccer game at this point. We went into it praying for a tie. Why watch a game if you just want them to not win? Europeans, man, I tell you. I don't even know what that accent was either, just so you know. I just kind of...
Top of the order for the Renegades here in the bottom of the 7th with number 18, Madison Evans, the pitcher. Starting us off.
All right. Something's going to happen.
Yeah, one way or another.
Do you think European soccer fans feel the same way about us when we watch NASCAR? As we do about them when they watch soccer.
Probably, yeah.
1-1 the count now. Drive real fast, turn to the left.
That's right. Evans smacks that one out to right field.
That is fielded well by Kaya Weingart. One away. 2 more outs to the tie.
Number 4, Allie Dirks, the third baseman, stepping in with 1 away.
It smells like diesel. You smell diesel?
Mm-hmm. Must be all them trains.
Ball low. Apparently there is a bottom to that strike zone. Ooh.
Wow.
Hard hit foul there. It's interesting how those outside pitches have become very opportunistic for all the batters on both sides. Like, oh, there's one I like. It's not a jam. I'm going to go for it. I like the aggressive swings. And they haven't really paid off for the team yet, but they're still doing it, still trying. That one gets fielded by Gabby Grisha. She tosses it over in time.
Wow. What a throw.
The umpire drama is not only reserved for behind the plate here, folks. Some of that delayed reaction in the field here, too. But you know what? There's 2 umps on the field. It's that, right?
Yeah.
Been a couple times when we've had to make calls all from behind the plate, right?
Caitlin Drews, number 5, hits that in the center field, and Brianna Blair has it for the third and final out.
That's it for the game, folks. So to start things off here in the Top Gun Invitational, your Colorado Stars go a full 7 innings, 0-0. As Delaney Granger pitches a complete game.
Yeah.
And a shutout for her, right? So that's 2 sides to the tie coin, right? We played great defense here. Just couldn't get the bats as activated as we wanted to in order to get a run. So with that, we're going to take a break. We're going to rehydrate. I don't think I'm going to have to go to the bathroom for like 3 days, just in case anybody wondered. It's that hot out here, folks.
I need a few batteries here, so I'm going to go recharge.
All right, sounds good. Well, I'm going to stop things. We'll be back here in a little bit for game 2.